with the Deimos and the Grim, they've got a lot of abilities to find intel, vertically or horizontally, so they have a lineup with those two big operators.
There's Aroma.
Wow, okay, that's... All right, talking about intel, I guess Creeds has been unread in the basement for the whole round.
Yeah, funnily enough, he was right about to use that death mark with Spirits, so it's not going to end up having any success whatsoever. We won't get any information based on that. Really good start for ITB. Beastcoast are starting to slow down a little bit, and unfortunately for them, it is going to go from bad to worse. Hot and Cold looking for some form of an entry, but he might be able to find something here. No, it's just him all alone, and he goes down to Noah. ITB firing up very early on with a very solid defense to kick it off on Nighthaven.
A very solid defense indeed, and I think putting Creeds down below in the basement really quite smart, especially with this advantage.
Still players upstairs to worry about. Hot and Cold does take down Oscar, which makes things a little bit easier. And the plan is indeed going to go down. ITB showing very little resistance here. Kenny's going to go big, but he is shut down. Good angle from Spirits. All up to Noah, 1v5. May as well hang up the mouse and keyboard at this point, mate. I don't think there is a look in. Azami spotted by Deimos. Diffuser is on the hunt, on a vendetta, and yeah, this is round done and dusted. Beastcoast might have lost the first round, but ever since then, they have looked untouchable. ITB really struggling on these defenses. Yeah, Noah's just going to get toyed with here. They're not even going to overpeak him. Come on, finish him off. There we go. Beautiful work from Beastcoast. They are really firing up.
Basically a flawless round as well. 1v5 where Noah got that kill.
Holy. Which are on the site. Noah must look for a retake here as Creeds makes his way towards Exo. Noah's going to drop on down, but this is a very ambitious rotate outside. They know where he is. He doesn't win that fight. He doesn't lose it either. He gets away with his life, but he is now trapped. His position revealed. There's players above him. The Sharks are circling. I don't think there's much chance here for Noah, but hang on.
All right.
Very nice shot. The breath taken out of Spirit's lungs. 24 seconds to get through the site. Find these two last players and get onto that diffuser. Creed's taken down. Cavini springs up, takes his head clean off. A good trade from Noah again. There is time to make this work, but Gunner is above, and all he's got to do is wait. Noah doesn't have a chance. Beastcoast firing up here on Nighthaven. For these pushes, for these refrag attempts by ITB. A nice little bit of explosivity from the attack, and Creeds will double down again. 2v2, and maybe back into the realm of possibility. Bandit once again revealed. That's Gunner. Ooh. He's here on the site. They know exactly where he is. He is essentially trapped. But he's landed a kill from this position already. 2.0 KD in the game thus far.
Where's Diffuser?
The player or the guy? Diffuser is here, coming in from the other side, and he has a great crossfire as well to play with his teammate of Gunner. Interesting. The tuber out does block the death mark. He protects his position from being revealed. Very cheeky play, very quick think of this one. And ITB have slowed down, they have stalled out! And Beastcoast is holding onto this position. Kenny in IT, but doesn't land the shots needed. He's actually feeling some pressure from down below. A couple of straight bullets. Spirits looks to get active with the shotgun. Worried about someone outside IT, but he's got the audio. He's got the read, and he goes for the swing, but he loses that fight. Good read from Kenny. Audio versus audio, now going for a quick shoulder peek, looking for more. ITB might have brought this back into the realm of possibility.
That's a bad call from Spirits right there. You're so exposed when you go through that barricade, and with one final deathmark tracker, ITB could get this 3v2.
Gunner's the one on site. He has to hold down the fort, Hot and Cold as well. With one player above for Beastcoast, but Gunner continues to deliver. Noah's gone down. Kenny is desperate, and Beastcoast cruise by on the first map. A 7-2 is exactly what the doctor ordered.
No more smokes to get that lineup from deep gold or the red hallway.
He's going to forfeit as well. I do feel like that is a little bit early. As you said, losing a lot of plant denial utility, but perhaps the plan is not plant denial. Spirits does find a kill with that boss G-ACOG on a Creeds. Likely a spawn peek from outside, perhaps a player rotating towards Dirt. And Hot and Cold, however, is traded as Noah and Kenny start to make their move. Have a look at this. No more smokes, no more presence on the site. And it does allow an aggressive play here. Diffuser up above, but he's about to find himself head-to-head with a Monty. That's a fight you're never going to win, especially not with Noah coming in to support. All up to Spirits now. He had a stylish boss G kill, but in a 1v4, he's not likely to find much more. He can't even find a single kill. Big from Noah. And a great start from ITB on Bank.
Noah probably has a gunfight win here. Yup, sees the head, so he can get that kill. But look, everyone from Beastcoast has fallen down. They have a C4, they have the Solus. They can bait it completely. They've even got Evil Eyes in all likelihood on site too, so...
You really should not lose this.
No, you shouldn't.
If you're Beastcoast.
Borderline unwinnable.
Attackers have dropped the bomb.
But they do have the site. And it makes it so tempting, doesn't it? To just try and go for something, good impact.
This is the only spot he can
EMP.
plant, by the way. This is the only spot he can plant.
Somewhat safe to plant, but is it safe enough? A C4 enabled, but it doesn't land. Eventually it does. Thankfully, as it was low enough HP for that detonation to get the kill, and now Noah is in an unwinnable position. He has to try and duel both of these players through the floor. He doesn't even find the first one. Beautiful teamwork from Beastcoast. The impact to open the hole on the floor, the C4 to be flung up through it. Good info for the Monty. Doesn't want to push too aggressive. He is going to continue to chase this player away. Monty rework certainly makes him a lot more dangerous. He is good. 3 big kills for ITB, exactly what they've been looking for. Completely switch up of strategy, going for this roam clear. Instead of committing to some kind of cheesy attempt at a rapid push onto site. Hang on, what is that? What an angle from Azza. This is exactly what they needed. Diffuser in a 1 versus 4. ITB might finally be able to breathe a sigh of relief. Oscar gets the final kill.
Very ambitious. Diffuser with a good position, holding this line in garage. We can actually see there's no explosives aside from that C4, which you're going to save for the post plant. So he will likely be able to survive quite long in this position. Gunner finding a bit of a gap, but I believe Creeds has hurt him, surely.
Oh, this has been awkward timing now. Oh, he's dropped downstairs. And how does Gunner win that?
Shut up. Get
Kenny,
out of here.
You need to be winning that. And now the side presence has been completely ripped out from underneath ITB. Creeds dropping back to side, finds nothing. Azza left with it all to do. Very, very slim chances. Never should Beastcoast be allowed to get away with what they have just done. It's been a daylight robbery here in Bank. Azza can't even find a single kill. Beastcoast in disbelief at how breezy this game has been.
Now, but there's goo mines in their way. There's 2 players watching it. And aside from that, now they've lost Diffuser.
Yeah, they have indeed. Hot and Cold being harassed. He is trapped now as well. There's a goo mine that prevents him from marching on forward. Gavini does find one from the window position, but it's really up to him and Gunner, who's gone directly into sight. Can't land enough shots. Eventually does finish off Creeds. A C4 finds nothing. Maybe it is winnable for Beastcoast after all, as they have redeemed themselves. Noah, though, holds the 40, finds a double. ITB now in a 1v1. It's Azza v Gunner to try and stave off not just match, but series point. But Gunner's got a good flash. Running away is Azza. Gunner 11 and 4, he has been on fire all day, but it is up to a young Gunner to put him down, and he does! This is what comebacks are made of, and this is exactly what the Brits need.
Moving his way on in, they're going to plant behind this Monty.
And it might work for it as well. Little bit of damage done, but nothing as of yet.
He's angling the Monty.
It seems like Beastcoast is going to be able to do it. Eventually, Gunner goes down, but the plan has been confirmed nonetheless. ITB on their last legs, they must make this retake work. But they do have the numbers. As Azza finishes off what was left of Gunner, it comes down to Diffuser, the newbie, the rookie. Look at all of them. Every single player from ITB funnels up the main stairs, and they trade it all out. Up to Hot and Cold now to try and finish it right here, right now. But ITB are not done just yet. A good retake keeps this game alive.
A good retake, and Noah in the early round using that Solus to get the double kill as they open up the small office hatch. That's the thing. They have no control right now. Something needs to give, and that's Noah. He's gone.
Hot and Cold to find the opening pick onto the most deadly player on ITB. Creeds has to go big here. A big pre-fire. He finds it, but traded back. Leaves the Americans in the advantage. Trades again. As Kenny looks to take matters into his own hands. He will have to do a whole lot more than that. As Azza makes his way back to site, it is Azza all alone. We've seen him in this position before, and he gifted his team a 1 versus 2. But in this post-plant position, I think Beastcoast have got the site down on lock. The North Americans are indeed holding a tea party, and I don't think that we will see any home team in Manchester. Beastcoast knock ITB out of the major.